This is my reflection for day 3 of the Asni trip. So we woke up and had breakfast. After that, we more or less just we were walked down to the village, went to the main school within the village for secondary students. We were paired up with some kids from that school, and almost like a speed dating thing, just to talk to them about. And the theme was talking about dreams, and that was really moving. I thought, to see that a lot of them have such high ambitions, um, coming from that kind of area. You wouldn't expect that, but they all work really hard by the sounds of it, and I'll be surprised if a lot of them don't achieve those dreams with their kind of work ethic and stuff. And it's also moving on the other side of the spectrum to see some of them. Their like main ambition in life is just to be able to study like an hour down the road in Marrakesh, or be able to work in Marrakesh, and that's like their main ambition in life. It puts things into perspective. Anyway, after that, we were kind of looking around the school, and Mr. Witz pulls me over and says, "Harry, fancy having a rap battle with some kid?" And I was like, "No, but go on then." It was he said, "Yeah, it'll be a bit of a laugh." So I said, "Okay, why not?" Mainly because I didn't want to be in first class, but on the way back. But anyway, um, and so I did a few raps with him, going back and forth, only in front of the people from our year, and then say 30 others. Wasn't too much of an audience, so it was fairly laid back. Safe to say I won the battle, by the way. Anyway, we were then more or less after that went back to the association and had lunch. And I was just on the washing up when Valentina pulls me out of the washing up, saying that I've been invited back to their school, based on my rap performance earlier. So I assumed I'll just go back and have a bit of fun with them, kind of do a bit more of what we did in the morning. Anyway, I was grateful to get out of the washing up, to say the least. But so I leave with Dr. Kievet, Valentina, Cathy, and Tara, and then we arrive there, and I get there. There's this stage set up, and about between 400 and 600 Moroccan kids, all waiting for some sort of show. I get there, I was like, "What have I got myself into?" Anyway, we get told to sit down, more or less front row, and some guy starts reading from the Quran, and I was like, "I'm not sure where a rap performance fits in here." But anyway, I kind of just sat there and waited. Didn't know when I was performing. Didn't even know where the guy I was performing with was. Didn't know what I was performing. Hadn't rehearsed anything. But anyway, I kind of just waited it out, and about an hour later, I see my little rap friend come over and pull me backstage, and he just tells me, "When I stop, you go," and that's all I had to go off. And then we got up and went back and forth, him rapping in Moroccan, me in English, and then did it. And I feel like I did all right. I asked Dr. Kievet to film it, and I looked back at the recording, and I was more or less happy with it. So so that's all right. And then afterwards, I sat back down, and about 20 minutes later, the show was their celebrations were over, and then we were sort of mingling with some of the Moroccans in one of the rooms that they had set up with some food and some drink and stuff. And I was treated like some sort of celebrity around there. Everyone was asking for photos and stuff, and coming up and saying hi and shaking my hand and stuff. And yeah, got a taste of the good life, we'll say, after that performance. Anyway, after that, I was brought back to reality at the association. We more or less went back and had dinner after that. We might have had about an hour in between where I was kind of just knocked out after that. So everyone else was finishing their jobs. So I kind of just played with some of the kids and stuff, and had a shower, I think. Then we had dinner, which was nice. It was chicken skewers and rice, which was my favourite meal of the trip. And then after that, Mr. Wicks wanted everyone to speak about their moment of the day, and I thought that was a really good exercise, just hearing what everyone else got up to, and just saying that it's not all and just seeing, seeing what everyone that isn't you got up to, and sharing your experiences with everyone else as well. It's quite nice. After that, we more or less went to sleep, and that's day 3, one of the more eventful ones.